The most terrifying thing of all is that his legless form now exists in the third dimension. Just kidding, they're just hidden. Chipflake.shop, a limited time, okay, bye. Okay, so this is really important, okay? Like, practically the fate of the universe depends on this, so make sure you listen very carefully. So basically, you get in the car, and you push the clutch. That's the pedal on the left, not the one in the middle, though you need to push that too. Might be one of the most important parts. Okay, got it? Yup. So, it's been a while. 5 whole years since I uploaded on this channel. I guess I have some explaining to do, huh? Yeah, so the reason I've been gone from YouTube going on 10 years now is I've actually been making a video game. Yeah, I took the last 15 years off from YouTube to learn how to code, 3D model, produce music, all by myself. Yep, I made an entire video game, completely on my own. It took a really long time to learn all these new skills, so I'm sure you can understand now why I've been gone from YouTube for the past 20 years. Haha. So, after 25 years, why did I just now decide to return to YouTube? Well, to be completely honest with you, see my wife, she knows someone who was able to hook us up with a cardboard box. So it's not too bad, you know, my wife and our 1.5 kids. We've just been hanging out and saving a few costs while I do nothing but make this video game all day, every day. She's a stay-at-home mom, so... Oh, there she is now. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's true. Hey, don't say stuff like that in front of the camera. Listen guys, the video game I've spent the last 30 years working on is actually coming out this year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd wishlist it and grab a copy when it comes out. I don't know how many of you know this, but every time you make a video game, Nintendo gives you a yacht. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this humble, little, tiny, miniature live stream. Very small, very it's like 2 centimeters long. This live stream. It's very tiny, very tiny live stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's a freaking sunny, freaking beautiful day outside, and I'm indoors, doing art. Yeah, I don't know if it's like weird to see fleshy hands on a VTuber at the same time. Sorry for breaking your immersion, I guess. Breaking the magic. 2 centimeters massive. Okay, welcome to this huge, massive, gigantic live stream. Absolutely freaking massive this live stream is. It's like probably about this long. That's like 2 centimeters, right? Yeah. Flesh shoot cute. No, you. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you look like. Probably cute. Yeah. Like your tattoo? Yeah, like you're gonna see it a lot today, I guess. I never really got to like show you guys. I mean, kinda during the subathon you could kinda see it, but I don't think I did like a desk view stream on during the subathon, did I? Wear my raffle meow hoodie? Hell yeah. Hope you like it. Oh, glad you like. I assume you like it if you're wearing it. Yeah. How are you doing? Stream is perfect size. Thank you so much. I worked very hard to make the stream length and weight. I don't know where this joke is going. Real paper. This is a canvas. It's a freaking, you know, funny little canvas. Yeah, so basically, stretch and unshrimp. Wow, already. I regret to inform that I was, in fact, already shrimping, so thank you for that. Still paper? Okay. Okay. If you say so. Stretch, okay. So during the subathon that I did at the beginning of this month, one of the last month, it was oh my gosh, wait. What was I saying? During the subathon that I did at the beginning of last month, it's already March, guys. I'm gonna cry. It's already March. Anyway, one of the rewards that I had for the top gifter, the person who gifted the most amount of subscribers, was that I would make and send them a little physical art piece. So that's what we're working on today. Isn't that cool and nice? So yeah, as you can see, I didn't start because I wanted to start on stream. Oh, that's a lot of meow as well. Wow, you've collected a lot of points, huh? I see. So I kind of have a rough idea of what I want to do for this. I was kind of thinking of like so basically I got like this canvas und ich habe so oh, wie heißt das auf Deutsch? Oh mein Gott, Alkohol, nicht Bleistifte, Stifte. So dicke Stifte, weißt was ich meine. Ich habe sowas und dann habe ich auch so, warte, hier so, so mit, okay, ein Wort, was ich auf Deutsch nicht verstehe. Paint, das heißt doch Farbe auf Deutsch. Aber wenn ich... ergibt das Sinn, wenn ich sage, das sind so Farbenstifte? Das heißt einfach Stifte mit Farben, aber nicht mit Paint. Weißt du, was ich meine? So basically, what I was just saying... Acrylstift? Isn't... because that's like acrylic. Well, isn't acrylic something else? Oh right, I should turn off the save redeem. I can't control F. I mean, I can press Control S on my keyboard, but it's not gonna do anything. Okay, wait a sec. Rewards. Freaking channel points. No Control S for today, I'm sorry. But that doesn't make any sense. None at all. And now my view is messed up. That's really cool. Meow indeed. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically what I was just saying when I was forcibly turned into a German, very rude. So I have like these oh right, it is called acrylic paint. So they're Acrylstifte. So I have these paint pens, which is really cool. I've never really used these before, and I also have these like watercolor markers. And I don't know if I'm gonna use like a mix of those. I just took them both. Anyway, because like why not? And what I was ranting about in German was so the word for paint. Thank you for the resub, Lunarian. Welcome in. I'll answer your question. I mean, I guess it's not really a question, but I'll respond to you in a second, because if I don't finish my sentence right now, I will never remember what I was gonna say. Yeah. Also drawing along with you, hell yeah. Yeah, as usual, if you're working on anything as well right now, guys, like, please let me know. I'm very curious. I love to know what you're working on. So the word in German for paint is Farbe, which is also the word for color. So a lot of the times I want to like talk about specifically paint, but like using the word color, it like doesn't make sense. It's like, you know what? Do you know what? I don't know. Okay, thank you for the resub, Luda. Should you use your old voice in your latest vid to fit Chip better? Okay, so basically, I can't do the old Chip voice anymore. Theoretically, I could if I would do voice training. I think I probably wouldn't be able to get it to sound exactly like how I used to. But it would be like higher than my current voice. With voice training, theoretically, I could do that. However, I don't really have a problem with that in terms of like dysphoria or something, because it's like, it's not like my actual voice. It's not what I actually sound like, and I have considered it like unironically as like a voice acting thing. Like, I do like the idea of Chip and Socks having different voices and me being able to still play both of them. I think that would be really cool. However, voice training is incredibly freaking difficult. Like, it is really, it is incredibly time-consuming, incredibly difficult. I don't really have the patience and the time and the motivation to do it just for the sake of being able to give Chip a higher voice. So, no, I'm probably never gonna sound the same or similar to how I used to in a YouTube video again. Basically. I have been experimenting with trying to give Chip a slightly different voice to me, like, I do speak in a bit of a higher register and with more of like a British accent. I'm still kind of like working on it. It didn't quite come out the way I had it in my brain in that last video I made. But yeah. Working on mein Deutsch Hausaufgaben. Nice. Well, let me know if you need help with that. Maybe I can help. You have VTuber models for these specific situations. I basically just have like, how many do I have now? Like 5 different models. They're just random. On Twitch, you can use your points to like transform me into any of them. Not on YouTube yet, unfortunately. YouTube doesn't have a feature like that yet, which is really annoying. I wish it did. But yeah. Poking table with pen. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna put these away for now though. Yeah, I know like voice changes are a thing, but like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Welcome in. Meowdy Aaron. Meowdy for Felix. Speaking from your throat compared to speaking from your chest. Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing I noticed since my voice dropped. Before, I don't know how to explain that. When I would want to do like an even higher voice, I could just kind of do it, and I've noticed like since my voice dropped, I have to do it in like a different way. I have to like go more into the throat, if that makes sense, than before. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, basically, if you know anybody who does voice training or has done voice training, you know, any trans femme people who have like a really high voice now, just know that they worked really freaking hard for that, because voice training is incredibly difficult and annoying. So huge respect to people who do that. And huge respect to people who don't do that, because it's a huge pain, and also how high your voice is shouldn't determine how people see you. Anyway. Okay, let me get started. So I was thinking I need to like reposition myself. I've been thinking of basically drawing like a bunch of long chips, and they're just kind of like filling out the whole page like this. It's a canvas. Would be cool to get chip with the old voice though, and voice changes got quite good recently in my opinion. Yeah, I just feel like even with a voice changer, it wouldn't really like sound the same. And if it's not gonna sound the same, like I don't know if there's a point, if that makes sense. Is that hi Steve, and welcome in, dude. Thank you for the bits. Why do I see humans' hands on the screen instead of a cat's skunk paws? We've been falsely advertising this whole time. Yes. Yeah, I don't know, like, how many long boys to add. I could do, like, one really long... Ooh, what if I do, like, one really long boy? And the colors, like... Ooh, and the colors, like, change? Okay, I want to do that. A very long noodle. Best screen to put in the background, no yelling, really rare nowadays. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've like talked about this a couple times on stream, I think, but I do feel a little bit, I don't know, self-conscious about my streams sometimes. Like this feeling that they're like kind of boring compared to other people. Because I think the majority of streamers are very loud and noisy. Which is definitely, I don't have a problem with that. Just to make that clear. I don't personally enjoy streams like that. I also prefer like more chill stuff that I can have in the background while I work on stuff. But if you like loud, energetic streamers, or you are one, that's totally fine. Like, I respect it. But yeah, I've kind of come to learn, like, I've tried to be more loud and what was the word I used earlier? Ah. Loud and... I haven't left myself enough space here. Where's my eraser? Oh, I know where my eraser is. 1 second. I'm back. I've tried to be more loud and... I've tried to do louder and more energetic streams. And I guess it was like kind of fun, but... Not my thing, I guess. So I've kind of like come to accept that I'm just a chill little guy, and I do chill little streams for other chill little guys. Yeah. Brand new eraser. I haven't opened eraser, but I don't know where it is. The finished art be posted to your blue sky will only be shown on the stream. I haven't thought of that, to be totally honest with you. Because if you missed it from the beginning of the stream, this is a... Actually, I think that would be enough space. I'll just like sketch it in and then fix it later if it's not. This is a reward for the person who donated the most gift subs during my subathon. So it will be sent to them via pigeon mail. So I don't know, I'll decide if I want to post it. Yeah, no, that's not enough space, bro. One long boy indeed. Ah. Also, I could make him go like... I could do like a and then a... Oh, I think it would be better if the butt ends over here. Change the size of the canvas, oh my god. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Why is it not working? Yeah, I kind of got a... I think I've been yapping about getting more into traditional art for a couple of years now, but I actually started... last year, I guess? Yeah. There's the one in the YouTube thumbnail. It's like my... I love traditional art. You get these lovely, lovely pieces of eraser all over your desk. It's so cool. Yeah, there's the piece that I made for that's in the thumbnail of the YouTube stream. And, I've also been working on a really cool embroidery piece. I can show you that, actually. Considering I have a camera now. How much did they donate? So basically, the person who gifted the most subs during the subathon, they gifted like 200 or something ridiculous. Something crazy like that. Which I'm extremely grateful for, by the way. But that person decided that they didn't want to get the art piece for like privacy reasons. They don't want to like give out their address, which is obviously fully respect that. So so it fell to the next person who donated 50 gift subs, which is also incredibly generous and cool. Oh yeah, they actually were supposed to receive a merch package as well, like the kind of stuff that I take to conventions that you can't get in my online shop. They decided that they're not somebody who like usually collects merch, so they wanted to should I like have the tube like connected like this or have a little gap? If I have a little gap, I could do a cool background. Yeah. Also, I'm changing my mind a lot. Yeah, so they said like, oh, you can I'll take the artwork, but you can gift the merch stuff to somebody else. But like, I don't really know how to do that, to be totally honest. Cause like, I could do a raffle or something, I guess, but I don't know how. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas on how I could do that, please feel free to let me know. Early morning for me when you stream, so I like that you're a chill streamer. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, wait. One sec. Double it and give it to the next person. So, here's the, that piece I was talking about earlier. This was my first attempt at using those, upside down. Yeah, using those... Oh, should I actually, like, flip the camera so you're looking at it from my perspective? I should probably do that, right? Anyway, this is, like, my first attempt at using those watercolor pens. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's, like, almost done. I'm thinking of, I don't know how I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do that yet. But, I want to take, like, a picture frame and, like, cut it down to this size, put, like, a frame around it, and maybe put some, like, decorations on the frame to, like, finish this up. Thank you so much for the bits, by the way, Adler. Welcome in. Hello, didn't know you streamed. You are one of my inspirations, and the reason I draw. I love your stuff. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. What the flip? What kind of stuff do you draw? If you don't mind sharing. Thank you for the bits as well, Explosive. What the flip? Cat? Yeah, I think I would agree with that. That's a very good, observation. Yeah, apologies for the, like, hecticness of... I'm, like, talking about how I'm, like, a chill streamer and stuff, but I'm also, like, really hectic. My brain is all over the place today. What was I doing? Yeah, so there's that piece. Where did I... Oh yeah, this is the embroidery piece I was talking about. Actually, let me just, is there, like, an easy way I can do that? To flip the camera. Like, without having to rotate it like a pleb. Pleb isn't, like, a offensive word, right? It's just, like, a silly... Draw cats? Hell yeah! I approve. Okay, let's see. Scaling / aspect ratio. No, I'm gonna have to just, like, flip it. It's gonna look really stupid, but... Wait. Where's the rotate? Where's the rotate thing? Wait for it. Wait. Hello? How do I rotate this? I'm like, cause like you're supposed to be able to rotate it from like the top, but like it's not appearing for some reason. Oh wait, it's right here. No, it's not. Oh wait, it is, okay. It didn't give me the rotate icon, you know what I mean? Okay, there we go. I think that's a better view, right? Womp. So you can actually, like, see it from my perspective. Yeah, boy. Like the bits, Felix. Paying a gay nickel to get on the hype train. Hell yeah. Choo-choo. Pixelot, indeed. Time is in Germany right now. It is 2:30 p.m. Yeah, so this is embroidery. So it's like it's like you know, thread. Because I freaking love Pixelot. And I really like how Pixelot looks like in traditional mediums, like not digital, like if you make a painting or something and it's like pixel art. I just freaking love how that looks. I don't know, it like does something in my brain, I don't know. So this is basically what it's gonna look like when it's done. Yeah. And then I'm gonna take this to the convention I'm going to this month, Heroes Made in Asia, and I'm gonna sell it. And I don't know how much to sell it for yet. I feel like I'll know when I'm done. The thing is, if I would sell this based on like how much time it took, like if I would calculate like, I don't know, what's minimum wage based on like how many hours I spent on this, it would be like 1,000. Like this takes so long and I'm not even done. But I'm not gonna sell it for that much. That's like, as much as I would love to somebody to give me $1,000 for that, euros for that. For my first ever time selling physical artwork, I think it's probably gonna be like, I'd probably do like 60 euros maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's super early in the morning for a lot of you, huh? Interesting. Okay, anyway, it's been half an hour and I still didn't finish my sketch. Auction it? I have thought of because I do want to do more traditional art like this, like not just for selling at conventions. Like doing auctions would be a really good way to like give them away to people. But I don't know how to do that. Like, what are the logistics of auctioning your art? Unless you're like a really big artist and you have like people who do that for you. I don't know. Thank you for the bits, Felix. You could raffle the embroidery. Like at the con, you mean? I do know somebody who they're like an anime VTuber, and they had like they make like a big cutout of the character art that they take to conventions, and like it sits outside the booth and it like looks cute and stuff. And people can like bid on it. And like at the end of the convention, whoever bid the most gets to take that cutout home, which is a really cool concept, I think. Maybe I should ask how they do that. Like what, you know what I mean, right? What I'm asking, like, how does that work? Like, what like service do they use? Like, what website, or like, how does it work? I don't know. I'm just that kind of. I'm that kind of guy who doesn't like bothering people, so I haven't asked. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Yeah, man, so the card would be easier to give it to whoever wins. Ryu. I guess I just don't know how I would, like, take the raffle entries. Or the auction entries. Use physical chip art for the purposes of money laundering like the bigwigs do. Yeah, like the platform. Like, I don't know what platforms exist and like what's like a good one. I don't know. Open time for stream? Hell yeah. Did I read that one out already? Either way, hell yeah. Yeah, these noodles are not the same size. Oops. Yo, Pretzel, what the flip? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, indeed. That's very awesome of you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Hire someone to auction off? Oh yeah, I should hire like one of those guys who actually work in auction houses. And they go like skoink. Yeah. True. Okay, I want his body to be a bit shorter because hello? Because I want his tail to be visible. Let's see. Let's do like this much. Yeah, and then we got a funny little tail. Hilarious. Okay, I also want to move the head down a bit more because I want some space for the ears. Here's a long noodle. Spiraling trip like a spring. Ooh, that would look really cool as well, actually. I still want to do one more physical art piece for Heroes Made in Asia, so I might do something like that. Wowie wow. Just realized you're drawing long chip. What else would I draw, to be honest? Make the tail the same shape as the body, oh my god. Hello? This material is destroying my pencil. Okay, and he needs to like look directly at you in a cute but slightly unsettling way. That's like my that's my whole thing, is like cute but slightly unsettling. Only slight, like it has to be, you gotta hit that like perfect amount of unsettling. How many tattoos do you have? Just this one, actually. Just this one. But I will be getting a second one relatively soon. I'm just kind of waiting to not be poor anymore. So basically, this tattoo is actually based on one of my sodas. Ryan, the husky werewolf guy. Because as much as I respect people who get tattoos that are like representations of things they like TV shows, movies, characters they like from shows, that kind of stuff, that's just cool. But personally, I prefer to have something that's not tied to like an existing franchise, I guess. So I wanted ones that have like meaning, I suppose, personal meaning. And I really like the idea of having tattoos of like all of my sodas in this style. Like I didn't want to have like furry art on my I mean, it's technically still furry art, I guess. I didn't want to have like cartoon characters on my body. I don't know. I wanted them to be like kind of semi-realistic. Because they're all like representations of me, and like I don't know, when I'm feeling bad about myself and like feeling unconfident and stuff, I can like look at Ryan and be like, yep, that's me. So the next one I'm planning to get is my cheetah Sona, Barney. He's gonna be like on this arm, and he's gonna be like, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of him being in like a similar position to this, but maybe a bit more top down, and he's like snarling and he has like massive hecking muscles. Because that's his whole thing, that he's like muscular. And then I want to get other characters like on my upper arms, maybe my shoulders, and eventually have like kind of like a smoke pattern that connects them all together. But tattoos are very expensive. So it's gonna take me a while, I think, till I can collect them all. But that's fine. Yeah, I got a tattoo coupon for Christmas. But it doesn't cover the whole price of a tattoo, so I need to wait a little bit until I have a bit more disposable income before I can get my second tattoo. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Make a Hangul Korean alphabet. I don't know if I pronounced that very well. Font using long cats. That would be amazing, actually. That would actually be amazing. Okay, is there a Chipflake Discord server? There are a lot of unofficial ones that I'm not part of. And I do have a Patreon one that is open right now. But it's not like gonna be permanently open because I don't want to. It did used to be like permanently open, and it was a bit too overwhelming for me. So now it's like something that I open every so often, and then I close it if I feel like if there's too many new members and stuff. My suggestions for obtaining physical art: give out raffle tickets based on amount spent, so one per euro or something. Tell people to come back at a certain time and do the pulling then. Yeah, that's another idea. But yeah, that's that's another thing I was gonna say earlier, but I totally forgot. When it comes to like doing lotteries and raffles and stuff, you have to be careful when it comes to like the legality of that, because it's like in some situations it's considered gambling, and you know, you need like licenses and stuff for that. So that's another reason why I haven't done it. So Chipflake subreddit, did you make that? I actually did make that way back in like 2017, 2018. But I left it, so I don't run it anymore. I don't have any power over it. Okay, how do I want to do this? Because I do have these. But I don't know if I have like a whole rainbow of these. Because they come in like these weird packs. Weird packs of... What's the other pack? Hello? Where's the other pack? How do you lose something like this? Oh wait, I see it. It was hiding under my Danny DeVito pillow. Of course. So they come in like these weird packs of 16 that are like colors that are similar to each other. Like, I haven't seen like a rainbow pack. I don't think I even opened this one yet. Let me just like see what colors I have. Hello? I don't have fingernails. Open sesame. Bro. I know I could like use scissors to just open this real quick. But I have this weird thing where I don't like to like break stuff. So I feel like I need to like carefully open it. Even though it's It's not like it's gonna like lose value. I'm not gonna like resell them or anything, so. Thank you for the 33 month resale max. What the flip? Wait, hold on, I spent money this month, almost forgot. Also, 6 more months till I can do a Miku joke. I don't know enough about Miku to know what that means, to be honest. Also, my company will be real soonish. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay, you know what? Wait, it's already open, bro. My brain do be smooth sometimes. Okay, let's see. See if I can make a rainbow. I got red. Red? Neon. Is that what it's called? You can pronounce 39 as Miku in Japanese. Well, that's fun. Thank you for the... Okay, this is like the same color, but this is like a neon version of it. Okay, interesting. I'll take that for now. Red. Orange. Yellow. These are all like blue-green. I guess this is the closest green. Green. Blue. Purple. Do I have purple? Kinda. Purple. Pink. Okay, yeah, I can make a rainbow. I think the problem is, though, some of these are like the neon ones. And some of them are regular. These are metallic, okay. Yeah, I haven't used these too much yet, so... I'm gonna be doing a lot of experimenting, I think. Don't know if I should use this one instead. Okay, I need some test paper, because I don't want to, like, start drawing with these, and then they're gonna look weird together. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Somebody say rainbow? What the flip? Where do I have paper I can screw up? Give me 1 second. I don't know where my art paper is, sadly, but printer paper should be fine for just testing. Okay, let's see. Another thing with these, I have to like shake them. Shake, shake. And then you... It doesn't say how long you're supposed to shake them for. Wait, okay. One thing I'm a little bit worried about is it bleeding through the paper. But I did take quite a few, so it should be fine. It's probably fine. Okay. and then you shake it, and then you go like wop, 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 until the ink comes out. Hello? Are you coming out? Ah, I see it. Did I not shake it enough? Let me shake it some more. More fun facts in Japanese, you can also read 39 as sankyu. Thank you. Ah. Well, ain't that fun. Thank you for the fun fact. That's pretty fun, actually. Okay. Oh, this is so satisfying to use. Oh my god. Okay, let me just try to make like a rainbow and see how that looks. Can I be your friend, please? I don't know who you are. Shake, shake, shake. Hey ho, Minecraft Finder. We're not playing Hello? You are in the wrong stream, buddy. We are... Oh, yeah, look, this is like thin. I wonder if these pens are gonna like go weird if I don't use them after a while. Hello? Where's the ink? Did you actually learn German? Yeah, I mean, I live here, so I kinda need to know German. You don't know the phrase? Oh, I mean, is that like a... Okay, listen, I'm 38. I don't know the funny kids lingo. This is new, love seeing physical art. Yeah. It's very much a breath of fresh air for me. 30... Did I say 38? I'm 28. Saw you at Polaris? Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, no, I just misspoke. Bro, are you gonna... Hello? Am I doing this wrong? Should really get back into traditional art. It is very fun. You know what? I like can't be asked to do these. Rapidly aging, they grow up so fast. I do feel that, bro. I was 19 when I made my channel. I think I'm actually gonna use the watercolor ones. Maybe I'll use the acrylic ones for the background. Eh. Let me just take a sip of water. What are you doing? Ah. Oh, water is so epic, bro. Gotta try this shit, dude. Okay, frickin', I don't know. I have a huge desk, but I still don't have enough space. So I'm going up for like 5 minutes, just wanted some stickers. She was like, bitte mach Content weiter. I thought, this people who wanna buy. That's kinda mean, bro. I think some people, they're not necessarily just being like selfish, I guess. I think a lot of people just don't realize like that they've been yapping for 5 minutes or longer. I have noticed like I love convention stuff, I love meeting people and stuff. One thing I do struggle with a lot though is like letting people know if they're like taking too long at my booth and there's like a line. I need to get better at that. Okay, I don't know how I want to do this. Cause like, do I make his face red as well? Cause I'm gonna start with red if I'm gonna do rainbow. Water spray at the booth? No! No. It's your first traditional art live stream? No, actually, I've done embroidery streams before. I think I've even drawn art with like pencil before on a stream. I do them like once every 6 months though. Make the prices tick up the longer they talk. Oh my god. You got like, I thought I was gonna get some like genuinely useful suggestions of like how to politely tell somebody they're taking a bit too long. You're all so ruthless, what the hell? Oh hey, I get it, also wanted a picture, but I was too shy to ask. Oh, I'm sorry. If this helps in any way, you can always ask. I take like, I don't know, 20 pictures with people every time I go to a convention. And you know, some people are like holding the camera, trying to take a selfie with me, and they're like shaking. And it's, to me, that's just like so understandable and relatable. I really don't think anything of it, like, yeah. Okay, what I'm actually gonna do first is get in there. I'm gonna erase the pencil a little bit just so it's not showing through as much. Have anxiety, it's hard for me. Yeah, I totally get that. That's what I mean by like, I know it probably doesn't help that much to say like, oh, it's okay, you can just ask. I don't mind. Because I know like anxiety doesn't believe it. I get that. But I do just, I want, if it helps in any way, like, I meet so many people at conventions. Some people are more awkward than others. Some people are extremely awkward. And that's like totally okay. Like it does not bother me in the slightest. I also like keep getting people coming to my streams and stuff being like, hey, I'm really sorry at the convention. I was like really awkward and I said something really embarrassing, and I'm like, bro, I don't even remember that. Like I'm sitting at my booth for sometimes 12 hours at a time, talking to like 100 people a day. I don't remember if you said something a little bit awkward, like. Will you ever go back to storytime animation? Bro, I still make storytime animations. Is there a story behind that tattoo? Not really a story. It is just a representation of one of my sonas. And when I'm like feeling bad about myself and stuff, I look at the tattoo. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Also, this eraser is just smudging everything. Actually, if I... Oh, I don't know if it would smudge as well. If I just use the watercolor pens and then erase the pencil, that should work, right? Thinking of chatting a bit when I met you at Eurofern, so I know I'm bad at small talk and would have just filled the time with awkward silence. Well, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. Genuine advice, you're pretty much powerless against yappers from what I've heard as solid as it comes. I think it depends on the person. I have like politely told somebody that they need to move. Like, I can't think of a way to say it right now. It doesn't sound really rude. I have politely told people that they're taking a bit too long and they gotta let the other people go. I've done that before and it went pretty well. Obviously, as somebody who also has anxiety, it's not that easy to always do it, unfortunately. I need to test these. Yo, 36-month resub. Thank you, Sketchy. Appreciate it. And welcome in. I am become gold. Hell yeah. Can't watch stream stage, it's other stuff. But I hope you enjoyed traditional art. Have fun. Thank you so much, dude. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it except for the, you know, actually having to think about stuff before I do it and not being able to undo it if it looks bad. But I don't know, it's a fun challenge. English Red? What do you mean? This is called English Red. Any more planned conventions in the near future? Yeah, if you want the full list, you can check out my website. Yeah. But basically the next one is gonna be Heroes Made in Asia. It's a Dutch convention in 2 weeks? 3 weeks. No, oh my gosh, 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks. 3 weeks from now. And then I'm gonna be at HanaCon in May, which is a German anime convention. Then I'm gonna be at Dokomi, like 2 weeks after HanaCon, so that's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh, I just drew on my... I just drew on my mouse pad. That's not gonna come off, is it? No. No, my Chipflake mouse pad. Good thing I have like 20 of these in my basement. Oh right, Twitch is throwing ads at you. Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a quick break. I will be back in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna grab a drink as well, so see you in 1 sec. Ah! It's actually the reason why I decided to leave YouTube for 35 years and make this video game instead. For my wife, she really wants this yacht. Alright, well, I'll tell you one last secret. I've actually been considering breaking my 40-year absence and returning to YouTube once the game is out. Maybe even making a storytime animation again. Wave of nostalgia. How long has it been since I last made one of those? It must have been at least 45 years now. But I might consider making them again if you subscribe. Wink. Okay, I gotta go. Those quests aren't gonna program themselves. Oh, I'm just vibrating at the thought of refining all that HTML code. Goodbye, friends. Okay, sorry about that. I did not realize it's 3 PM already. Okay. I got my Pepsi. Ah. Delectable. It's been 1 sec. Don't call me out like that. Yeah, so as I was saying... what was I saying? Where are you going? Did I try this one yet? I was trying to figure out which color I want to use. These are all pretty similar. Yeah, so I'll be at Dokumi like 2 weeks after HanaCon, which is gonna be cool because I get sick like after every convention. I just got 3 ads. You shouldn't get any ads on YouTube. What the hell? I have it set up. I have it specifically set up that that I choose when ads play on YouTube. I can't do that on Twitch, sadly, but I can do that on YouTube. You shouldn't be getting any. No, it's literally turned off, so I don't know why you're getting ads. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Dokumi, the end of May, and then I'll be in, and then I'll be in Austria, at Austria, in June, July, yes. Those are all the cons I'm definitely going to. Ooh, no, it's a woo, like, you know, like wolves howling a woo, not ooh woo. I should really make like a chart for these so I don't have to keep testing them every time I want to use one. That's a nice red. I'm thinking about using like a lighter one though, and then I can add like little shadows with this one. Österreich? Oh wait, I think I massively misheard. No, it's in Austria. Austria is in Austria. Oh, you're gonna be there too, Dragon. That's awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, and I haven't got confirmation for those yet, but I may be at Eurofurence and Polaris again. Oh yeah, I did see somebody asking about Gamescom. I'm not gonna be there with my own booth at Gamescom, but I will be visiting like as a visitor. Cause I have a couple of good friends who are in a video game music band called Jiggy Tones, and they are going to be performing at Gamescom. So I'm definitely going to be there to support them. If you don't know, the leader of the band is Ben Zimmerman. He's the guy who made all of the music for the Chipflake game. Incredibly talented dude, and an incredibly talented band. Tell me when you're there. I'll probably be there whenever Jiggy Tones is performing. I don't know when exactly they're performing. They are having their own concert though on the Thursday in a what's it called? Like a game bar, like a gaming bar, video gaming bar in Cologne. I don't remember the name of it right now, unfortunately, but yeah. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, let's just go for it. He's having a red face. Traditional art is so scary, dude. I can't go back if I mess up. I have to just cover it up somehow if I mess up. That's kind of fun. It's kind of exciting. Don't have YouTube Premium, but also YouTube plays ads even when you don't have enough subs or AdSense. Yeah, but like... Did you get the ads like just as you joined stream, or were you already watching the stream? Because I swear it didn't used to play ads if I have it set to manual mode. Like even... like regardless. Like, I only started getting complaints about ads on YouTube, like 2 weeks ago or something. What's your Discord, bro? I actually need that picture. I don't give out my Discord to people who aren't close friends. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, so I'm not having my own booth at Gamescom, and I don't know if I ever will, to be honest, because I've heard a lot of how would you say that? I've heard a lot of bad experiences from other artists in the Gamescom Artist Alley. Apparently there's been a lot of issues over the years with theft and vandalism, and also poor organization on the cons part. And I don't know if I want to deal with that. I might try it one time, just to like see for myself. And it's also possible that they could improve on those things in future years. Because Gamescom is very close to where I live, so I feel like it would kind of make sense for me to at least try it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down to like here and then switch to the orange. Orange. Oh, thank you for the bits, Convexity. Welcome in. How are you doing? Orange, yes. There's like one orange in this box. What the flip? Eh. Didn't get a picture with Chipflake, but I got one with tennis, so it's fine. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. I know it's, wait, an Undertale character? But speaking of cosplay, I want to cosplay. I want to cosplay as well at the next con I go to. I've been carefully, thinking about it. Because I've never done cosplay before. I think I'm gonna cosplay, the main character of an anime called Go-Go Loser Ranger. It is a very... It is a weird... This guy looks like a popsicle right now. Yeah, Loser Ranger is a weird anime. It's like... kinda good, but it's weird. The second season was quite disappointing, unfortunately. But it has like a weird vibe to it. I don't know how to explain it. It has a weird vibe to it, but I kind of love it because of that. And yeah, I feel like doing a Fighter D cosplay would be a good first cosplay because it would be a relatively simple one, I think. Most other characters that I would consider doing, like, the costume itself would be way too Too complicated. So I want to start with something sort of easy. Let's see how that goes. Oh, this green is like really see-through, what the hell? You know, it really looks like a popsicle. I really hope I can get rid of these pencil lines eventually. Bro, traditional art is so cool. Like, look how, like, the way the watercolor, like, leaves, like, this weird outline. That looks so cool. That wasn't even intentional. Better than last week, I guess? Still just kind of existing? No. Well, that's better. That's something. That's something. I'm glad to hear you're doing at least a little bit better. But I wish you well. I wish you, good days. So motivational. Yeah, another easy cosplay would be like Chainsaw Man. But it just feels a bit boring. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a Fighter D cosplay because it's kind of a niche anime. Meanwhile, there's like 5 million Chainsaw Man cosplayers at every single convention. Yeah, we're doing this color. Eh. Like, look how interesting this looks already. Like, bro, if you haven't tried traditional art yet, bro, do it. I'm kind of thinking of adding like maybe like little dots. It's like a transition between the colors as well. That might be interesting. What blue do I want to use next? This one is speaking to me. I love watercolor. You know what? What's kind of funny is that I used to be a watercolor hater. I think I just did it too often in art class in school. We did do it like ridiculously way too much. Nowadays I love it too, especially in this format where you can do it with pens. It's crazy. Technology. Remember you said a long time ago, you said you did French class. Can you understand this? J'adore le fleu. Le fleu. Flux. I don't know what flux means, to be honest. I assume it's like, I love something. Yeah, I only know like 5 words in French, and one of them is mad. Which I still don't know if that's like a very offensive thing to say, or if it's just kind of like a funny kind of curse word. Please let me know if I should not say that on stream. I think it's okay, right? I think it's kind of a soft curse word, right? Tattoo is really cool. Thank you very much. I was talking about it a little bit earlier, actually. I'm gonna get a second one pretty soon. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. I've successfully unshrimped, thanks to you. Yeah, I have. I got a coupon. A coupon for a tattoo studio for Christmas. But it doesn't cover the cost of an entire tattoo. Also, ich muss warten, bis ich wieder mehr Geld habe. Mehr Kohle. Dann kann ich noch ein Tattoo haben. Ja. Wäre doch schön, ne? Danke für die Bits, Felix. Genau. Da stimme ich zu. Ja. Es gibt auch viele französische Wörter auf Deutsch auch. Was ich interessant finde. Zum Beispiel Engagement. Etui. Oh. To quickly translate, yeah, I gotta wait till I have a bit more money so I can pay for my next tattoo. But yeah, hopefully within the next 2 months or so. And then in German I said, I was like, oh, there's actually quite a few French words in German as well, like, they pronounce the word engagement like French. And then I said, etui is like pencil case, or like case in general. I think you call like a glasses case an etui as well. Feel free to correct me on that. Yo, thank you for the dono, Pretzel. I really appreciate it. What language are you fluent in? Conversationally. Only English and German, unfortunately. The UK doesn't take learning other languages very seriously, unfortunately. Which I find that really unfortunate, because when you're a kid, you learn languages like way easier. But yeah. I'm just trying to think of what color to use next. So we're going into purple. So I guess I'm gonna do... Wait, how do these two look? No, this one is more purple, so I should do... Get in there! I choose you. All I know is English and it's boring. Exactly. I'm already a rare British person that knows more than one language. Like, I guess you don't... I don't know. I guess it's, like, fine for British people to not know other languages, because it's not like in the US where there's a lot of states where you encounter a lot of Spanish, for example. Like, there's not many languages that would be particularly useful to a British person. I just think it's a shame. Those languages are cool. I learned a bit of sign language, actually, in primary school. I always thought that was really cool. But obviously, when you're a kid and you don't... You know, they stop teaching you... They stop teaching it to you in the class, like, you don't really have a... You don't have a reason to, like, keep learning it, you just stop. Sign language in general is a language I wish that schools, like, all over the world would teach more. That's, like, actually very useful. Might work on learning German someday when I feel confident enough with Dutch. Yeah! I'm guessing you know that already, but, knowing Dutch is gonna help you learn German, because the languages have quite a few similarities. It happens surprisingly often where I can understand something in Dutch just because the words are either really similar to the German ones or the English ones. This one? Or is that too purple? Magenta, I don't know. Let's do this one actually. Yeah, pink. Pink time. Ah! Do they still teach cursive in school these days? That's a good question. Learned cursive back in primary school back in the day. Yeah, same. It was like... Cursive was like how you learned to write for me. And then you were only allowed to write in, what do you call non-cursive? I forgot the word. There's definitely a word for it. Yeah, you could only write in... Like, the word in my head is block capitals, but that's not the right word. You could only write in non-cursive if you had really good handwriting. Which was me! Taught myself cursive a grade earlier than usual. My teacher got mad at me for it. That's really interesting. Yeah, no, for me it was like immediate cursive when we started learning to write. Rockbuchstaben? Did I say German? I meant in English. Like, what is the English word for non-cursive? She hated me, dog. Didn't know how to handle an autistic kid, I guess. I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, I've heard so many stories from autistic people about how, like, awful their frickin' school experience was. Just because they had, like, these awful teachers that just couldn't be asked to deal with them. It makes me so sad. Pink. Ah. We're transitioning back into red now, so let me... How about this one? I'm autistic, my teachers did fine, my classmates were a different story. Yeah. That is another thing that I would say I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. My classmates were also very awful to the what do you call that? Because like not every autistic person like is like you can tell that they're autistic, I guess, when they're a kid. Red. How about this one? Wait, this one. Chip is looking so good, thank you very much. He's looking like a big old popsicle. Okay. Yeah, now I'll go back and use the colors that I've been using before. It might be interesting if I use different colors, but I'm not feeling it. School is a nightmare, frankly I don't like thinking about it. Very understandable. It was a nightmare for me as well, even as somebody who my teachers were very nice to me because I was one of the good ones. So I can't imagine what it's like for people who would like have teachers who like genuinely like take out their freaking like frustrations out on you. I freaking hate that, dude. Like get a different job if kids annoy you that much. Like freaking adults who take out their personal issues on children, like the worst kind of people in my opinion. Okay, not the worst, I'm being hyperbolic, but you know what I mean. High school art teacher temporarily killed my passion for art, bro. I am sorry to hear that. But that's another thing that I know a lot of people who who had like hobbies and interests, and they like had a teacher that just straight up told them like, nah, don't do that. You're not very good at it. You're never gonna be very good at it. Just give up. Like, how can you be a teacher and tell freaking little kids that they should give up on their hopes and dreams? Makes me so angry. Okay. Anyway. At least the worst thing my classmates would do is ignore me. My school is known for not having much bullying. Yeah. I was a very quiet kid in school. It was kind of my defense mechanism, I guess, to like avoid bullying. I still got teased, I guess. But I never had any like traumatic experiences or like physical bullying or anything like that, thankfully. But now I have social issues, so yeah. Awesome. Anyway, how about we switch it up to a lighter topic, huh? Fact of the day, mushrooms are more closely related to animals than plants. I actually knew that fact, but thank you for sharing. I'm told I'll never complete school or achieve anything on my own. What do you mean? Who says that to a person? Like, let alone a student. Like, who says that to just a person? Joke's on them, I finished school and I'm about to have my own company, which already has clients lined up. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was always pretty good at school. I was considered like one of the quote-unquote gifted kids. So I never had people telling me to give up on my dreams. It was more like having very high expectations of me that gave and still give me a lot of anxiety in my day-to-day life. Anyway. On a lighter note, I've been working on a cool song, had a breakthrough on it last night while struggling with it for a while. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Can't wait to hear it. Thoughts on the amazing Digital Circus? I haven't watched it. I still haven't watched it. I'm sorry. I don't have time to watch stuff now. Okay, you know what? It's not that I don't have time. I'm currently in one of those phases again where... wait, I just need to think about something for a sec. Which of these blues is more closer to green? This one. Yeah, this one. I'm in one of those phases again where I get done with work for the day, you know, like working on Chipflake stuff, and then I don't feel like doing anything, and none of my hobbies feel fun. So, yeah, even the idea of just like sitting down and watching cartoons or something doesn't speak to me right now. But it's fine as long as I can at least like work, I guess. I don't know. The considered gifted kid where you don't get to have support for anxiety or social difficulties. Exactly. I wonder why I feel like I have to do everything on my own nowadays. And why I have such a prominent inner critic. Time for a new hobby? I don't know. I have like 50 different hobbies. Thoughts on Hospital Hotel? It's not really my thing, to be honest. Sorry, my throat is doing the thing. I liked the pilot episode that came out on YouTube. But when I watched the Amazon version, I noticed they changed quite a couple of things, and I didn't really like the new direction of it that much. I'm also, for some reason, I'm not really a musicals guy. Like, it's weird to me because I really, like, I love music in general. And obviously I love cartoons and, like, shows and stuff in general. For some reason, I just can't get into musicals. I don't know why. What were your dreams during each stage of development? Are you child, tween, teen, almost adult? I'm pretty sure you mean dreams as in, like, goals, but I'm just gonna ask to double check. Do you mean, like, goals and not, like, dreams when you go to sleep and you have a dream, right? Have you tried crime? I don't think I have tried crime, actually. That's a good idea. Thank you for the dono, by the way, Jeremiah. I really appreciate it. Can you draw Kane and Vox doing something romantic? Kane? Is that the teeth guy? I don't know if I wanna... like, dip into that, to be totally honest with you. Get the same feeling of just not wanting to sort things when I get off work. A little bit of singing training, but the inertia is real. Just tism things, I assume. I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you for sharing. It actually kind of helps to know that I'm not the only one who deals with that. Used to enjoy Hello Boss, but I grew off it years ago because they don't utilize Luna enough, and it genuinely became annoying to me. Or generally. Yeah, I liked HazeV quite a bit as well. But I got to the point where I just kept forgetting to catch up with the episodes. What was the last one I watched? I think the last one I watched was like a 2-parter. And Luna was in that one quite a lot, actually. Yeah, it is sad to hear that they don't utilize her that much. She's a great character. Probably my favorite as well, actually. The others don't really, not that they're, like, bad characters, but none of them really, like, stand out to me in particular. I do like the gay owl guy, though. He's quite... Well, the bisexual owl guy, I guess. It's a cool design. I meant in terms of what you wanted to be when you grow up. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to double check. Okay, so I kind of never really knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I would just pick, like, random things, because obviously everyone always asks you what you want to be when you grow up when you're a kid. And if you don't have an answer, they're weird, so I just, like, picked something random. Well, not particularly random. I was like, okay, I don't know, I like animals, so I guess I want to be a vet. You know when you're like really young and people are asking like what you want to be when you grow up, there's like 5 possible choices. There's like a vet, astronaut. What's another one? Football player. You know, like these really standard answers that every kid gets. Nowadays it's like YouTuber, TikToker, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so I always said vet because I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I guess I like animals, so animals. I can help animals. But obviously, as I grew a bit older, I realized, you know, being a vet involves a lot of watching animals suffer. Like, of course, you're helping them and stuff, which is cool, but you're gonna like see them suffering. It's just part of the job. Sadly, I was like, yeah. I don't know if I want to do that. So then it was like, okay, yeah, like I like drawing, so I guess I want to be an artist, question mark. Yeah, I always struggled to answer that question, to be honest with you. Even when I grew older, like the whole, like from saying I wanted to be a vet when I was in primary school, like after that I never had like a specific job in mind that I wanted to do. I was just kind of like, I don't know, I guess something to do with art, I guess. But never anything specific. So I really didn't know. That's exactly what happened to me. I forgot to keep up and eventually just didn't care. Yeah, I guess I guess I wouldn't mind catching up with HazeV at some point, but I don't really have like a drive to do it right now, I suppose. Would usually have an existential crisis anytime someone asks that. Yeah, especially like when I got a bit older, I was in like high school and like college, UK college, by the way. It's not the same as American college. You don't pay for it, and it's not as high education as American college. The whole like, what do you want to be? What do you want to do as a job? Like, it just stressed me the hell out because I genuinely had no idea. And to be honest, the whole YouTube thing was kind of born out of desperation. Because I was in a very bad place mentally. And I was like panicking, like, bro, I'm gonna be done with college soon. I'm gonna have to go to university even though I don't really want to and I don't even know what I want to study. I need a job that I can do when my mental health allows me to. How about YouTube? Yeah, I still don't have like a dream job. I guess this is the closest I could get to my dream job. I don't know if that sounds depressing, but I always say that my dream job is to like just get paid to do absolutely nothing. Like not even like landlord, like obviously a landlord is that kind of job, but not even like that kind of job. I just want people to like give me money for like no reason, you know what I mean? Like, I don't own any property or businesses or anything, I just get money for no reason. That's my dream job. Which pen did I use for this part? Because his left foot is a little too small for my liking. Oh, that was the wrong color, but whatever. That's called Burger Geld. Yeah, but like, that's not enough money, is it? you get pittance when you get benefits. Yellow, yes. My dream job is to frolic. That is so valid. Imagine frolicking for a living. Still looking for my dream job, and my eye has been on voice acting. Seems like really intriguing to me right now. Yeah. Voice acting has intrigued me too, personally. Unfortunately, it is one of those jobs that, doesn't seem to pay very well. But obviously, if it's something you're passionate about, that usually, motivates you. Appreciate you streaming and motivating me to actually practice animating on Adobe. Nice. Well, good luck with that. And have fun. Okay, the noodle has been colored. And did I use the wrong color here? Because this is like... These are like way too different. I can kind of do it like this. Kind of blend it in. So earlier I was like... Maybe I want to do like a little dot pattern between each color. I think I do want to do that. And I should have kept these pens in order of which one I used. I don't know why I didn't. Man. Can you draw my request after this one? I'm not taking requests today, I'm sorry. I think I started with this one. We just add some like... Yeah, I think that'll look pretty interesting, huh? What museum will this be displayed? Oh my god. museum called Heroes Made in Asia in Utrecht. And maybe some other conventions if nobody wants to pick it up at that con. Wait, no. I'm stupid. This isn't for a convention. This is for the person who gifted the most subs in my subathon. They're renovating my work building. They took down a handful of cubicles and now it looks really weird in here somehow. Interesting. We'll take a bite out of it and increase the value. I can see that working. Yeah, these lighter colors don't show up too much through the others, unfortunately. But it's fine. Okay, which one of these is more blue? This one is more green. Boop boop. Also been replacing the lights and they're much whiter and I don't like it. Whose idea was it to introduce more blue light into the building? Yeah, that is absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry that they're doing that right now. Why would you want to work in, like, freaking white lights? That is actually disgusting. Hello? So, like, the the main developer of the Chipflake game, the studio, the one that's in the game, they have, like, these UV lights on the ceiling. And it's, like, really cool and all, because it, like, the carpet actually reacts to the UV light and glows, and it looks very, very cool. But, like, how can you work in those conditions? Like, these bright frickin' UV lights. Zero sunlight, maybe like a sliver of sunlight peeking through the front door. And this, like, tiny window. I would go insane. I have heard something kind of interesting. Apparently, people who live in, like, warmer climates prefer, like, blue light, whereas people who live in colder climates prefer warm light. Uni has bright white lights on all the time, it's horrible. Hell yeah, we love the hospital vibes when we're trying to study. Yeah, I really like this effect that the pens have when the ink dries. It has like there's like a little outline around each splotch. It looks really interesting, but it makes me want to, like, increase the amount of dots over, like, the whole thing. Like that, kinda. Dude, traditional art is so fun. Bro, you gotta try this, dude. Yo, what's up, Jeno? How's it going? I was just talking, because we were having a conversation about lighting. And I was just talking about how the... how the UV lighting in the Salsa Shark studio is really cool looking, but I don't understand how you can work in those conditions. Haven't done traditional art in a while. Bro, you gotta try this. I'm having the time of my life over here. This is actually amazing. I just need to I need to sort these out a little bit, because I keep mixing them up and using the... yeah. I hate the UV lighting. I feel like everybody hates it except for Christian. Yeah, even right now, like this, you can see the sunlight sending God rays into my office. And I could like close the blinds and like turn on a studio light and stuff so you can see better, but I can't work like that. I need like sunlight and natural light. What am I doing? I'm sorting these. Yeah, these go at the end. We need that, and then we need this one. Did I use this one before? I don't think I've used this one. It's like, wait, have I? I don't know. Just put it in anyway. We need more vitamin D. Hate the moronically bright lights people use on their vehicles at night. Dude, yeah, oh my god. Those used to be banned in Germany, like using LEDs on your cars. But it got recently unbanned. And I don't know if I agree with that decision, because like some of these headlights are like so stupidly bright, like literally like dangerously bright. You're literally blinding other drivers, like how is this better? Like this. And then this little guy goes here, yeah, and then this one is more blue, and then this one, wait, no, like this, yeah, rainbow. Yes, now I'm gonna try my hardest to actually keep them in this order, okay? You can yell at me if I start messing up the order again. Don't get workplaces in Germany. In my old office, we had super bright office lights. It was always on. Is that just like a common thing throughout Germany? What the hell? What are you doing? I do not get it. Disgusting. Same in Belgium. Okay, that kind of like throws a wrench in my theory from earlier. I was saying that I've heard that apparently people who live in colder temperatures prefer cooler lights and warmer lights, and people who live in hot temperatures prefer cooler lights. But apparently the Germans are out here blasting the bluest light possible. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably like bullshit corporations being like, oh, my if I make the temperature like a nice warm light, like my employees won't be, they'll be too relaxed and they won't work hard enough. That's probably exactly what it is. Lights are not made with our preferences in mind in the corporate world. Yeah. Exactly, I think we've solved the riddle. Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and take a very quick break. I'll be back in, like, 3 minutes. So don't leave, or else I'll cry. Okay, be right back. No! Bad cat! Aww. Chip, no! Aww. Good evening. The arc cut off? Really? Bro. Why? Okay, I need to move you folks. Out of the way. Without messing up my order. Evening, it's only 4 PM. Touche. Touche. I have my windows open, and for some reason now my house smells like McDonald's. What is going on? We didn't buy McDonald's. Yeah, let me, like, sunlight is cool and all, but this is a little bit ridiculous. I'm gonna close the blinds a little bit. Just a little bit, because I do love me some sunlight. Bro, the weather is so nice today. It makes me want to go outside. Imagine going outside. Imagine actually wanting to go outside. Nice tots. Thank you very much. It's just the one for now. But I will be getting another one fairly soon. Yeah, thank you for the welcome back. How long did it take you to get a passport? If you're talking about the German one, I don't have a German passport. I'm still a British citizen, unfortunately. The process for getting the German passport is so annoying that I just, like, can't be arsed lately. I think when my financial situation is a bit more stable, I'll probably be in a better headspace and then, like, able to deal with it. Wow, 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 wow. Is that this one? Probably. I hope so. Work days off, I'm gonna touch some grass. Hell yeah, touch that grass, bro. I'm very much in the mood to touch some grass as well, to be totally honest with you. Might have to try to convince my partner to go for a walk. For me, the weather is cold. What the flip? Gummy worm. It was, when I was, like, up to this part, he was looking like a popsicle. Now he's looking like a gummy worm. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. I'm, like, actually having so much fun, though, like, bro. Bro, I keep saying this, but you guys gotta try this. You gotta try putting the iPad away. Put the Huey on. Turn the Huey on off. Get out some good old paper and pencils. And pens and paint and popsicles. Actually having the time of my life. Thank you for the bits, Felix. An animator touching grass is such an anomaly. Yeah, I'll go and touch some grass and then I'll come back and make a video about it and like let you guys know how it was. We're gonna go for a walk after stream ends. Yeah. Sounds like you need to surround yourself with some like actual light. Go paint with some popsicles. Like unironically though, like that would be really interesting. Am I wrong? That would be really interesting. I can't rotate my canvas with traditional. Yes, you can. You just take your hands and go like this. You literally can. I mean, you can't flip. I mean, you could technically flip it horizontally if you use a mirror. Shrinking into a corn cob. Going for a walk after work doesn't sound so bad. I should consider that. Yeah, let's all, after stream ends, go for a walk, okay? Oh yeah. Joke's on you, I struggle to draw anything no matter how hard I try. I'm stuck on perspective. I still want to draw my OCs. Extremely relatable, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I hate perspective. I'm extremely bad at it as well. Somehow, I mean, okay, I was gonna say like somehow no amount of drawing boxes in perspective is like fixing my issue, but it actually is. I have gotten a lot better at perspective because I've been doing a lot of perspective drawing exercises and actually thinking in 3D. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit that, but for the longest time, drawing, I did not think in 3 dimensions at all. I was literally drawing, like, circles instead of spheres. And I didn't even realize it. And now suddenly, everything else is way easier. Funny how that works. Yeah, I do really like this this effect so far. I'm like starting to think about how I want to do the background though. The background is gonna be a thing. Like, I don't know if I want to maybe use the acrylic pens, because I'm a little bit worried about, like, oh, the acrylic pens, like acrylic paint pens. It's gonna, like, stand out way too much, right? It's gonna stand out way more than the watercolor pens, right? But maybe that's gonna look cool. Maybe we want that contrast, you know? Ah. Drawing frustrates me. That's same sometimes. A lot of the time. That's kind of how I'm feeling with the with music actually lately. Cuz I mess around with GarageBand on the iPad sometimes. And it's like kind of fun. But like my lack of musical knowledge really gets in the way of me actually being able to produce anything that's even relatively close to what I hear in my brain. Or like what I want it to actually sound like. Which is a little bit frustrating. And then it's like, okay, I would love to take the time to like learn the things I need in order to create these like little like completely like hobby songs that I want to make. But like everything just takes so much time. I'm really out here collecting all the most time-consuming hobbies I can. Also, hi Nebula, welcome in, dude. How are you doing today? You at work? Everyone seems to be at work. Can't wait for the subspace though. How was the gold so far? Yeah, same, dude. Same. I wish I could give you a good update on how the Super Chipflake sales goal is going. But I haven't heard from the main dev for a while because apparently he's pretty ill right now. Unfortunately. I'll probably get an update like a little bit later this week. Because last time I heard, we were at 83%. But that was before my latest video, and also Zamp himself has done a few live streams since then as well. So I assume it's a little bit higher than that. Just got done with work, about to go home. Hell yeah. Skipped my surgery to be here and say hi. Oh my god. Nah, bro, go get that surgery, bro. You can watch me while you get it. You can... The surgeons can watch it together with you. This is what we call a co-working stream, where we each work on our own thing at the same time. So, you know, the surgeons can like do their thing while they're watching me work on my thing. Just some cute little co-working. Sorry, I didn't know. Dude, I didn't know either until like a couple hours ago. I was like, he's being surprisingly quiet. What's going on? Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Not at work yet. I'm fashionably late. Well, as long as it's fashionable, I don't think anybody's going to be mad at you for that. It's a long kitty. It is. It's a very long... What was it? Not a popsicle. What was the other thing? Gummy worm. Gay and fashionably late. Exactly, exactly. Really hope you'll make it. You deserve it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Beep, 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 baby. I hope so too, because there's some really, really cool updates coming up. Updates. Oh, thank you for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. GarageBand is pretty limiting in general compared to anything like FL Studio or Ableton on a computer, but you can still make cool stuff with it. Didn't realize you're trying to make music. If you have any questions about it, I'm happy to talk about it. Yeah, it's something I do every, like, I don't know, maybe once a month. When I'm in the mood for it. And it's, like, not something I'm, like, taking particularly seriously. I only ever do it if I, like, really feel like it. Yeah, hence why I'm choosing to use GarageBand instead of, like, an actual program. Because I can, like, just chill in bed and mess around with it on the iPad. And it's pretty fun. But thank you for the offer to help, I appreciate it. I might do that if I eventually get to the point where I actually want to get a little bit more serious with it. That's something I've considered. Or if I have any questions, of course, I'll reach out. I appreciate it. Thank you. I was gonna go to work, but I chose to watch a stream instead. No. No. Hello, Chip. Hello, Bread. I'm watching too many Minecraft ARGs, and now I have the desire to make one. Well... maybe you should. Maybe you should, like, literally right now. While you're watching stream. It is a working stream after all. Unemployed, my life goal for many years, since who knows how long ago, is to make my own games of the excellent ideas I have. But my games are not good. Maybe I could even get people other than me into Team Nexus to make it a team and to get a project I want done. Amazingly done. And another project so ambitious, it will need make me need a team. Sorry about the yap. Oh, don't worry about it. No, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, game design is another thing that I have very lightly dabbled into myself. I have this one idea that I've been, like, very, very incredibly slowly working on. It's like a pretty simple idea and I feel like it's a pretty good start for like your first, like, real game project. But even though it's this very simple idea, this very simple type of game, it's not really not ambitious at all. It's still very difficult. It's still very difficult and time consuming. How much time did you take drawing the outline? Well, I think I... I think when I was done with the... I mean, the outline is just a quick little sketch. And I was done with it like around the 40-minute mark of starting the stream. But that was with a lot of yapping as well, so that's not like my usual working speed. Forgot to mention I have a friend who produces with GarageBand and he's shockingly good at it. He actually got on UKF recently. Wow. With GarageBand. That is incredibly that is incredibly respectable. That's like getting into Spindle Horse with MS Paint. Yeah, maybe not MS Paint, maybe like Critter. Or animating on Critter. I have 2 easier projects I'm working on, they'll probably just be released for free on GameJolt. Nice. That's always a good idea. That's always the advice I always hear from game devs to like other aspiring game devs. It's like just make a bunch of like really simple projects. Like game jams and that kind of thing. Before you work on like your true passionate ideas. I also don't know what the second thing you said was. It got censored by Twitch for some reason. Is it itch.io maybe? By any chance? Yeah, I was kind of thinking like if I ever actually want to make like a proper song, I would probably use GarageBand as kind of like a sketch, I guess. I think you even call it sketch in music terms as well, don't you? Just like to show like what my general idea for it is. And then I would like work with a friend to like develop it into an actual song and have them like mix and master it and everything. I think that's how I would do it. Ah. Okay, let me just fill in the dot pattern around here. Now I need to start thinking about how I'm gonna do the background. So I can't procrastinate it on... I can't procrastinate on it too long. It's a valid term for it, also definitely a valid way to go about doing a collaboration. Don't feel like that when given a rough idea and are fine and finish it. Yeah. I feel like that would work for me as someone who has very limited musical knowledge. To give somebody who actually has experience with it my general idea, and they can like polish it in a way where it like keeps my vision, I suppose, but actually sounds like a proper song. I mean, this is all very hypothetical. I don't know if I'm actually gonna ever do that, but... You know, would be cool. It would be cool to, like, animate to music that I've, like, actually had a hand in making. I've only ever made, like, piano stuff. Like, I'm sticking to, like, just piano. for now. And I'm really struggling to figure out how to like how to explain that. How to find the notes that I want to use, I guess I would say. And I think I've been planning to try making some covers of other songs as a way to like practice that. But again, very time consuming. It's also one of those hobbies that I can't do whilst I'm like watching YouTube, listening to music, listening to podcasts, that kind of thing. It's a full concentration kind of thing. You ever made any animation memes? Oh, that was how I got my start in animation, dude. Yo, thank you for the 18 bits. That's such a specific number, but I appreciate it, Qzup. Hi, Skong. Hello! Chipflake and convexity ID when... Maybe. Maybe. I've like wanted to write a song for a while now, like song lyrics, because I do enjoy a bit of poetry every now and then, and I think it would be nice to imagine taking words and like putting it to music, like. Frickin', like, art in general is so cool. I love art, bro. Exactly. Did Chip react to that, by the way? Because I made it so he's supposed to actually react to the cat sounds now. But I don't know if it works all the time. Oh yeah, there we go. He might not have reacted to that other one because it was like too quick. Too quick and short. Pretty bad at lyrics, but really good at composition, so that would work out great actually. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Appreciate it. And thank you for the resub, Max Jackal. What the flip? Upus from the army man in Poland. Heck yeah. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Polishman. Thank you for the resub as well, Mr. Meow. Oh my gosh, hi. How are you doing? Mellow. Yeah. Yeah. I could get behind that. Songwriting in easy mode, take the music from an existing public domain song and add your own lyrics to it. That would be a pretty good exercise, actually. Now that you mention it. You call digital music digital art? I would say so. Although I think in a lot of contexts you are gonna get that confusion because most people, when they hear the term digital art, they think of something visual. But if we're just talking like in general, like, yes, I would consider it a digital form of art. Bro, art is so cool. Imagine not liking art, bro. Are you even human? Art is what makes me feel alive. Literally, same. Like, unironically. It does. Like, the amount of times... I have to say... This didn't used to happen to me. It's kind of a recent thing. But lately it happens to me so often that I'll just be watching, like, a show, a movie, or listening to a song. And I just, like, think in my head, like... I am so happy to be alive right now to like witness this. Art is so cool. Doing good. We'll be lurking. No worries, dude. A good lurk. Third game will be a Metroidvania platformer mix. It'll be a project with a lot of effort. I'll give it more expansions after the launch, but after that, if sales are good, to keep going in the long run. Continue with making my biggest piece of art I plan on. Yeah. It sounds like you have pretty, realistic expectations. It's something I see happen a lot with, indie developers, and what is this light is crazy, bro. With indie developers. It almost happened with Chipflake as well, actually. So many developers go into making games without a clear idea of what the game is gonna be. Like, they don't plan from the beginning, okay, it's gonna be this genre. You're gonna do this, the story's gonna be this, the style's gonna be this, etc. Like, they just have like a solid plan of what it's gonna be from start to finish. So many people go into it, they like have a rough idea. And then they just keep adding and adding and adding stuff and changing stuff, and they're like, okay, well, this would be cool, so I'm gonna add this. What about this? This would be cool, I'm gonna add this. And then they just end up with like this like impossible to complete project that has like no end to it, if that makes sense. And that's how games get stuck in development hell. Since it's about about art making me feel alive, just give me an idea for the art ARG I want to make. Hell yeah. Get on it, bro. Do it right now. Drawing looks really good. Thank you. I'm just thinking a little bit about... So, I did just notice something. I made his tail multicolored. But his ear and paws, I haven't colored those in yet. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take like a red and just make them red for now. I might put like a little dot pattern in them. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Yeah. Also, you know what else traditional art is good for? Frickin' training you out of being a perfectionist. Because you can't just undo everything that you don't like. And you kind of like learn to accept accept it when you make mistakes and like either work around them or use them to your advantage. And I think that's pretty useful to have, even as a digital artist. Okay, what about his eyes? What do we do for his eyes? Maybe just black, actually. They would pop out the most if they were black. I don't know why the lighting is so dramatic right now, I'm sorry. Where's the hair on it? Oh, there's no dots in here. This color I was using. This one's been silly, it's been very silly. Looks very dramatic right now. Dramatique. Yeah, I think that's cool. You're outside Heaven's Gates or something. Maybe the Lord is gonna come and take me to the afterlife right now. Let me just close that. That's better. It's a little dark, but at least you're not being blinded. I do think it would look quite interesting if we would take one of these paint markers and it would just be like a really bright, bold background. And then maybe I can kind of like outline him with black to make him stand out even more. Frickin' outlines stress me out though, to be honest. So it's very easy to make a mistake and just like ruin the whole thing. Has anyone seen the direct? What direct? Dude, art requests by any chance? Because every streamer only does paid requests. So sometimes I do these types of streams where I draw requests. I choose random requests from viewers. And I keep drawing until the timer runs out, and the timer can be extended with donations and stuff. So that's technically like... It's technically like free requests. I do them pretty rarely though, because they're really exhausting, to be totally honest with you. But yeah. I haven't done one this year yet though. So I may do one soon. There was an indie direct an hour ago. Oh, okay. Did we get anything interesting? Anything interesting coming out? Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this this blue. This blue is very like Chipflake blue, you know? Have I used this before? No. Oh wait, I meant this blue. I think that'll look cool. Oh, it's like a thin one though. I mean, I kind of need it to be thin if I want to go in there, right? Yeah, let me just... I gotta shake it. I gotta shake it till... till the ink decides to come out. Finally home. Hell yeah. What's your plans for the rest of the day? I'm gonna multitask and put these back while I'm shaking. Shake 'em and bake 'em. I don't know, like, how long you're supposed to shake them for. 7 more hours till I can go home. No. 7 hours. 8 hours. I wish that, like, society would catch on and either reduce the average work hours or introduce the 4-day work week. Just clocked out of work. Nice. It's quite a few cute games, I think. This one called My Little Puppy. Oh. Okay. I see. Probably just vibe and might work on some editing if I feel like. Cool. Well, whichever you decide, I wish you luck. Not that you need luck to just vibe, I guess. Yeah, that's... Oh, these are so satisfying. They feel so nice to use. 4-day work week is so good. Yeah, there's like so much evidence that it improves like productivity and everything. But no. We're not allowed to be happy. We're not allowed to actually progress as a society. I feel like I have to sneeze. Ah. How do you draw a cat? Look up what a cat looks like and copy it. Meanwhile, here in Brazil, the politicians are almost going on a war just to introduce an obligatory 5x2 work week for the entire country. What do you mean by 5x2?
500 has some pocket change.
Yo, no way. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. What the flip? Yeah, 5x2. What does it mean, though? Like 5 days a week work and 2 days rest? Is that what you mean? Thank you so much, Max. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the change. I will use it to buy actually, I need new clothes. I've been wearing the same clothes for like 3 years. So every time I want to buy clothes, my bills are like, yo, give us all your money, and then I don't have money. How much money did you get from COD? I don't think I've gotten any money from COD yet. I don't know if anybody's actually used the my referral link yet. But I haven't checked in a while. I kind of forgot forgot about it. The current form is 6 days of work and 1 day off. Oh, I see. Oh my god. Wow. But a noodle cat? It's a gummy worm cat. Actually wild that I've never tried using acrylic pens before. They're so cool. Feels so satisfying. I use it. Oh, I see. Okay. I had a feeling that's what you meant. I mean, I guess I can like check it right now actually. I might have to sign in though. Wait, no. Oh yeah, I have $5 on there. Nice. Yeah, thank you for using my code. I appreciate it. I'm not trying to advertise right now, but I still don't understand how card is so cheap. Like, obviously it's not like a proper, in quotation marks, website builder, like it is limited. But like, for the amount of stuff you can do with it, it's so cheap. Looks nice. Thank you very much. Need to draw now? Draw more? How about right now? Genuine question, what's stopping you from drawing right now? Oh, yeah, this is really nice, because I can just, like, draw over the top. And the stuff underneath is, like, not seeping through at all. Traditional art is so cool, guys. You really gotta try this. Okay, it is seeping through a little bit. Theoretically, once it dries, I can go over it again, right? I like card a lot as well for its value. Yeah. It's stuff like that just like scares me though, because it's like, it's almost too good to be true, you know what I mean? I'm always like nervous that the company will like, because it happens so often with like, yeah, usually new companies. They're like really good in the beginning, like ridiculously good price for what you get, to the point where you're like, this is too good to be true. And then you realize like they've been working at a loss the whole time. And then they need to like pay back all their investors, and then suddenly they start hiking up the prices. That happens that's like happening with Discord right now. Everyone moved to Discord because it was so good compared to Skype back then. Now Skype's dead. And now Discord needs to pay back its investors, so it's like trying to pump money out of us. I love it. What keyboard you got? I don't remember what it's called. It's like it's like the gaming master race thing, which is like a really cringe name nowadays. It's that's why you don't get investors. Choose the second option, pray. Yeah. Just like with Super Chipflake Ooh. You just go like ridiculously into debt. But then at that point, like, it's all on you, right? Like, it's not like you did like a Kickstarter and you now have to like give all of those supporters something back. It's like totally on you to make that money back. Which I think is way better. It happens so often with Kickstarters for like indie projects. Where they set it up and they're like, yeah, I don't know, give me like, I need like 60k to do this thing. And then they offer a bunch of rewards and they like don't consider the fact that they need to pay to produce those rewards. You know, like keychains and hoodies and things like that. And then they're like, wait, 60k was not nearly enough. But we already did the Kickstarter and people are expecting our finished product because that was part of the deal. But we don't have any money. It happens so often. It's very sad to see. But I also understand that, like, not everybody has the choice to be able to, like, pay out of their own pocket. And the Kickstarter or something is, like, kind of the only way for a lot of creators. Speaking of game, have you met your needed sales? I wish I could give you an update. But, the main dev is... who's the only person who has access to the sales numbers is sick right now. But I should hear from him within a couple days. Because last time I heard, we were at 83%. But that was before my last video, and he's also done a few live streams since then, which probably boosted the numbers a bit, so I don't know. I apologize. Is that my favorite cat? I don't know, maybe. Hi, hello, Fluffy. Got a keyring from you, can't wait. Heck yeah. Hope you like it. Boop, 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 boop. I really don't know if I want to put an outline around him or not. Because I do like this, like, I don't know, the way the colors look when they're connected to each other. But also, like, the face doesn't stand out enough. Bro, I will. Nice. Dude, why is it almost 5 already? I thought I would finish this on stream, to be honest. I didn't think it would take me more than 3 hours. I gotta say, something I've noticed with like the difference between traditional and digital art. Digital art is like, the end is the best part because you get to do all the little touch-ups and you're like, finally I'm done with this piece. But with traditional art, the end is the most terrifying part because it's like, bro, I could like screw up all of this work, all of this hard work I've done if I don't know, I'm doing an outline and like I accidentally, like, my finger slips and then I draw like a big frickin' black line over my canvas and just screw up everything I've been working hard on for the last couple hours. But like I said earlier, it's good training. It's good training if you're a perfectionist or like have anxiety. It's good just do it training. And eyeing your Ko-fi page while waiting for commission slots to open up. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're interested. I do have one slot open for icons right now, but that's kind of like all I can manage right now, unfortunately. just because I have so much like convention stuff coming up. I'm also still not done working on the game. So I'm kind of just gonna take like one single commission at a time for now. Yeah, but I do want to open them up again when everything calms down a bit, because I do really enjoy doing commissions, to be honest. Been really enjoying doing those pay what you want commissions. It's been really nice to work on something like things that are a little more detailed and complex than my usual stuff. Do enjoy me some variety. Time flies when you're having a blast. Time flies when I stream, honestly. Would love a wiggle icon, but I'm broke. Yeah, that is very understandable. Don't worry. I'm worried the game I make will suck in every aspect. Bro, I worry that every video I make will suck in every aspect. I don't know if that helps. But I wonder if it's possible to make like a small like demo version of your idea, and maybe show it to some friends and family and people you trust, see what they think about it. Because I could definitely, I mean, I just said that. I could definitely relate to that feeling of like, my thing is gonna be terrible. Like, you know, is it gonna be worth it to spend all this time on it if it just like sucks in the end anyway? But most of the time, that is just your like worries and perfectionism and anxieties talking. And especially if it's a really long project. I get that a lot when with my videos, because I'm just like working on it for so long. Yeah, you know, like that video I made, the social anxiety one, the most recent one, the animated short skit. I really enjoy. Like I thought the script came out really good, and the voice acting came out really good. But like it took me so long to animate. Like halfway through the animation phase, I was like, I just like I couldn't see like the humor of the video anymore. I was like, dude, this video like sucks. It's really stupid. The jokes are not funny. That kind of thing. So if you can, I think it's a good idea to like show your projects that you're worrying about to other people to get like an outsider's perspective and kind of like let you know like, does it actually suck or is it just my brain being stupid? Drawing turning out absolutely stunning. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like it. I've been doing a lot of like just do it decisions, and I'm happy to see that it's actually working out. I am leaning more towards adding an outline. I just don't know with what. Because I could use a black one of these. Maybe pencil would look interesting. Stretch. Okay. Oh. Grass has been successfully touched. Hell yeah, I'm proud of you. I think Twitch is about to start showing you obligatory ads, by the way. Don't worry, I'll try not to do anything too interesting while they're playing. Another thing I really like about traditional art is like, I think that's why I like the embroidery as well so much. It's like being able to touch it, you know? kind of forget that when you're primarily a digital artist. But like, part of the art can also be touch. I think that's pretty cool. Meanwhile, me, Chad, tier 1 sub. Hello, Straight Fox. Welcome in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lone Gamer. I'm sure. Don't know what I'm saying. I wanted to say, like, maybe there are some, like, online communities or friends you could share it with instead. But yeah, I totally get why you wouldn't want to share your projects with people like that. Famous cat and skunk character. Am I famous? No easy way to rotate the canvas on my graphics tablet. I've just realized I've been rotating the tablet while doing line art. When I'm working on a tablet that I can't rotate, I just like rotate my whole body. Okay, I actually need a light as well. Let there be licht. Yeah, that's better. I want to fill in all of these little tiny white dots. Also, another thing I've been struggling with a little bit, it's like this is canvas, right? Like, what do I do with the sides? Should I make the blue, like, go all the way around? Like, it's gonna take ages, but maybe it would be better. Or, maybe it would look interesting if the sides were black. I don't know. What do you think? I can't just crop it like I would if it was digital, sadly. If this pen was a bit thicker, maybe I would consider making the sides blue, but I'm kind of leaning more towards black right now. If you stream on Friday, I'm probably going to be either late or absent. Stupid meeting at the beginning of my shift. Oh, why are you always in meetings? Let's say you're famous, you have over 1 million subscribers. I mean... Is internet famous, like... I don't know. It's not like 1 million people watch me, right? Or know who I am. Maybe? I don't know. I'd like to see black. Yeah, I think I am moving towards black. A worm, yes, a gummy worm. Gummy worm cat. In that case, maybe I'll do, Bro, I'm so scared of adding an outline, dude. I'm really scared of messing the whole thing up. Meow. Yo, thank you for the sub, Kimmy Capine. Welcome to the Kato Squad. Feel free to exclamation point boop and or poke me. You now have the power to do that. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, Critter. Long time YouTube watcher. Oh, nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, welcome to my funny streams. Did not know you stream. You didn't know I stream and you immediately sub. What an absolute legend. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like blow your mind with this, but I've been streaming regularly for almost 4 years now. Am I correct in that? Let me double check. Because I've been saying 3 years, but in March I think it will be 4 years. Let me see. Live. Scroll all the way down. Or I just sort by... Can you sort by oldest video on YouTube? Latest, oldest, yes. Okay, oh wait, no, 3 years. 3 years. When I did those charity streams, that was like... Okay, that was 25th of March 2022. It is actually gonna be almost 4 years. Since I started streaming regularly. Yeah. And almost 3 years on Twitch. I think in 2023, I did the whole streaming every day in March. And then I started doing Twitch, and Twitch is cool. Because, like, dual streaming has its annoying things, it definitely makes certain things more complicated. But in general, I think I'm pretty happy that I decided to do it. Because Twitch actually shows my streams to people. Hi, Chip. Hello, Shy. Welcome in. Good to experience a Chipflake. I guess so. Yeah, I recently changed my streaming days as well. I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now I'm doing Tuesday, Friday. A little bit easier for me to manage, honestly, with all the wacky, crazy adventures I'm going on. No, it's more like sitting in my room for 12 hours a day, working on stuff. Working on projects that I'm not getting paid for yet. That's all marker art? No, this part is, they are like watercolor pens. And this is an acrylic paint pen for the background. Another thing I love about traditional art. Mixed media. Always something so satisfying about mixing different types of media into one image. Cute art, thank you very much. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, considering how many... How it's coming out, considering how many, what do you call that? Also, I have blue all over my... all over my hand now. What was I saying? How many, spontaneous decisions I've made with it. This is the ultimate anxiety training. And perfectionism training. Love the art piece, looks fantastic. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I appreciate that very much. Oh, this is the third time I've been transformed into this model today. What the flip? See, now I have to make sure I don't, like, smudge this blue that's on my arm into the rest of the image. Seems fitting? I guess so. I guess so. I'm a traditional artist myself, but I've not done much art as of late. I see. Okay, question. What's stopping you from doing it right now? Literally right this second. Yeah, thank you for switching me to this model. Now I can see better. My other model's eyes are too small, and you know, I can't really see what I'm doing because my eyes are too small. Everyone make more art right now. Yeah, I'm like not even doing it ironically, like so many people dropping into my streams like, I really want to make X thing. I have this huge passion project. I really want to do this. I really want to do that. And I'm like, okay, like, do it right now. Starting is the hardest part. Sometimes you just literally just have to sit there and be like, okay, literally what is stopping me? I also find it a lot easier to work on stuff when I am when I'm watching live streams where somebody's also working on something. Yeah, it's kind of just also like how my brain works. If I want to do something, I have to do it like as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'll either lose motivation for it, or I'll just straight up forget about it. So I've really gotten into the habit with like whenever that thought pops into my brain of like I would like to make XYZ. And I just immediately think to myself, okay, like, can we do it right now? Let's do it right now. I'm alive again. Nice. Congratulations on being alive. I have an excuse, my arms hurt. Okay, what if you, use your mouth? Put the pencil in your mouth and do drawing. Or use your mouse. Like some pixel art or something. See? See? There's always a way. There's always a way. You recall Veplex? Of course. Beep 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 beep. I've returned. What did I miss? What did you miss? I've mostly just been trying to encourage people to work on their projects right this very second. I've also been trying to figure out how I want to do the outline on this. And I think I'm gonna take one of these pens. Wait. I'm gonna take one of these acrylic ones and make like an outline with that. I've also been trying to figure out what do I do for the sides, because I could just extend this blue around the sides, but I'm also kind of considering making it black. That might look cool. I did get one person in chat who said that they think the black would look cool, but I am still accepting opinions on that, so please feel free to share if you have one. Yo, what's up, Jose? How's it going? How have you been? Sorry I've been gone so long. We're busy trying to get a job and cover all my expenses, but now I'm back with a job to keep me afloat. Oh hell yeah. Congrats, dude. Congrats on the job. Please don't feel like you need to apologize for not being in a stream for a while though. That is extremely understandable. What's the mat on your desk? It's so cute. This is my own design. You can still get them on my website actually, chipflake.shop. When the chip flakes, you know. I think it would be cool to have waves on the edges and fill the rest of the space with sandy texture. That sounds very cool. I don't know if it personally fits the vibe I'm going for though, to be honest. I don't know if I want to like do such a detailed pattern on around the edges. I think I'd rather keep it simple. Because the design within Chip is so complex that I think a complex background as well would distract away from that. I kind of want to keep it simple, and it kind of like I don't know, I guess I'm like subconsciously going into the whole like gummy worm thing. Cause it makes it look more look kind of like kid like with the very simple, bold, bright colors. It's interesting because I need a desk mat for work. Might be able to convince accounting to make it a business expense. It would be a business expense. Okay. I do realize it's getting late, but also, like, I'm scared to do the outline off stream, because I feel like the stream is giving me good luck. Not messing it up. Although, I probably should, wait a little bit for the acrylic pen to dry. Just a little bit. Okay. Is anybody streaming Chipflake by any chance? No. What the flip? Yo, thank you for the dono pretzel. Thank you. Did you know the speedruns of your game? Yes. I'm in the Salsa Shark server, and there's a specific channel for speedruns on that server, and it's been extremely interesting and entertaining to see people speedrun the game. Yeah, that's incredibly cool. I love it. But yeah. I think that is actually going to be it for today. I do really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Actually, you know what? Is anybody streaming, like, traditional art? Let's see. I I love and respect it, of course, but like, why is every streamer on Twitch 18 plus? Like, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. It's just I don't want to like rate somebody who's 18 plus, because like in case somebody's watching right now who's not 18, they have to like leave. It's kind of sad. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's just read Nelma. Why not? Okay, thank you very much for watching again, and all the support and such. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have the most wonderful hacking day. I will see you again on Friday, I hope. Ah.